All right, how we'll do it, King?
Uh, See,
Right. Head on over there real quick. YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFL. Podcast all over the globe. Guys already know what time it is, man. It is a dynamic duo. We are back yet again with a brand spanking new one for your head top. It is the boys here on We Talk Mavs here on the Globe Mavs YouTube channel. Listen, man. It is the guy that has this right here in my hand. This right here. I'm gonna show y'all again just in case y'all didn't see it. It is your boy Real. And joining me is the man that also has that same thing in his hand with a nice glass of wine, like he LeBron out here. And that my boy King. What up, man?
nothing much, brother. Definitely got to pour up to this game. One of the greatest regular season performances of all time. Actually, you know what? Better yet, let's rewind that. The greatest regular season performance of all time. So let's talk about it. But first and foremost, I want to introduce everybody to my homeboy, my brother, from another mother. He's been my best friend probably almost 20 years now. Met him back in high school, but he is on cautionscreations.com. He's a regular on there. Sometimes you guys, they talk sports as well. A couple buddies of mine, but he goes by BA. What's up, BA? He's a New York Knicks fan as well. So before he goes, let him know that.
But we caught that good L tonight. So I can hold that up. Just a pleasure.
Oh man.
Most respect to the podcast and y'all do y'all thing. I appreciate it.
No problem.
No
Thank you,
man, no
brother.
problem, man. Hey man, we're glad to have you on today, man. Listen, guys,
I bet.
before we do all that, listen, if you guys are into math content, you guys already know what to do. You're in the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on our way to our first 1K. We definitely would appreciate you guys and help us out to get there. We're not that we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We just need you guys to help us with the
Very close.
subscriptions. And also, if you guys are into math content and you're enjoying yourself, go ahead and hit that like button, guys. That'll help build up the algorithm for more math fans like yourself to come and join that Glow Yard gang. Man, this game tonight, fellas. I like even minus the win, man. It's probably like one of the greatest games I've ever seen in my life. Like I don't even, I was speechless. I didn't even know what to say, man. Like I said, I was talking to my bro law. I know he probably asleep right now, but I was talking to him today, man. I was just like, Jesus, man. I didn't even know what I watched today. I don't even know what I watched. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, man. King, go ahead and tell them folks at home, man, what the score be.
It was 126 to 121 for the good guys, y'all. We pulled it out in OT. 4 game win streak. I believe we're now 19 and 16.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Go ahead and tell them folks, man, who the top performers were.
You had Quentin Grimes, who had a career high 33 points, but the Don gave you 60, a big 60 piece with also two sides, if you know what I mean.
Yes, sir. He got you 21, 10, 2, and 1, man. By shooting
Yeah.
nearly 70% from the field, man, which is crazy. Let me go ahead and get into these stats, man. Let the folks know what was going down in the game tonight. So the Knicks shot 43% from the field, 32% from three, 15 to 24 from the free throw line. Dallas shot 48% from the field, 28% from three, 25 of 33 from the free throw line for 75%. Man, I'm still just like at all right now, man. In this game tonight, it was crazy, man. Um, all
Cheers.
right, BA man, since you the guest of the show, man, go ahead and let us know, man, what was your takeaway from the Knicks games? I mean, from the Knicks side today on this game.
Well, Luka going off was not that was not a surprise. We just gave Pascal Siakam 52 points.
Oh, I
So
sure did.
yeah, we lost Christmas Day to Embiid and Harden. They went off as well. So the trend was coming. I just didn't expect one of the most historic games of all time to be played. I didn't expect that much of it. But just real quick, we won the rebounding battle, as y'all read off, but there's only one problem. We didn't get one crucial rebound, which caused the game to go into overtime and continue to the historic night that Luka had. So we get that one rebound, the game would have been over. But it's just what it is.
Yeah. What you got, King, man? What take away from the Mavs today, man?
Uh, History, man. You know, we talk about that a lot here, Rail, about this guy, about Luka Doncic. I think a guy last show asked us was Luka Doncic overrated at this point.
Yeah, I told Jay that too in the group today. I said, man, dude asked us that in the last show.
Bro, Luka Doncic is now 23 and holds an NBA stat line that has never been done before. Listen to that again. That's not a Will Chamberlain number. That's not since the shot clock era. That's not since the merger. That's not anything at all. Luka Doncic is the only player ever to put up 60, 20, and 10 ever in a game. This is historical. This is the greatest game of all time. This was emotional. This game in general it was one of the greatest games of all time, like you said, bro. It was an emotional game because, as I told Rob before the show, I was ready to come on the show and go off. I was even ready to go off on Luka. I think he had 3 turnovers in the game, and 2 of them were crucial at the end of the game. Like right at the end, I'm like, "Come on, Luka, this is wild."
Yeah,
But
yeah, like 2 of them.
yeah, right at the end of the game, and
Mm-hmm.
guys were missing wide open shots, and things were just going. It just didn't feel right. It was like, oh man, not again to the Knicks without Jalen Brunson, with RJ Barrett missing all but like a couple minutes at the beginning, if not a minute. I just and Julius Randle was even foul trouble like early in the game, and they didn't take advantage of that. So I was just like, oh, not another one of these games. And then I felt like we were down 9 with a minute and a half left, or was it 30 seconds left? I'm sorry,
No, 33 seconds.
33 seconds left. Down by 9, and just some Luka magic occurs. Like this is becoming regular. It's like it's ridiculous that we watch this and we see this all the time. Kudos to J Kidd for putting in JaVale McGee in that situation and feeling like they were ready for that plan, for that missed free throw. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like they came in the game and they felt like they were ready for the situation.
And Kid talked about that in the post game, by the way.
Yeah, like that was big, and they knocked it to Luka, and Luka just went up with like confidence and just knocked it down. He actually wanted a foul, I think, and knocked it down, and just tied the game. And once that happened and went to OT, I thought the game was over. It was all about what numbers Luka would get then, because he was close to the 60-point triple double, and I was like, is he really going to get this and maybe get a 60-20? And lo and behold, he got a 60-20. It wasn't a stat packing game either. Everything felt like it was necessary. He just was dominant, man. Like this was, I tell you, real. I think this was the greatest game of all time. I know Kobe had his 81, but I know he probably had a couple assists, maybe 2, 3, maybe. So Luka was probably responsible for about the same amount of points as Kobe was responsible for. He also got, like I said, the 21 rebounds, which is now a career high. Got you those two steals and that one block in a game as well. Like this is nasty. We just watched Joker put up 42, 15, and 15, and then that was behind he had some other crazy game right before that. Then Joel Embiid gave you one of the greatest games I've ever seen as well earlier this year, and this toppled all of them. I felt like this was the greatest performance this year. I felt like this was the greatest performance of all time as far as regular season games, and I also feel like Luka has cemented himself again in that top 3 of the MVP. It's happened again. I think he might probably taken over the scoring lead again, maybe because Joel gave you a nice 48 today, but Luka gave you 60. So this is probably going to be another historic, scoring race. So that's it, man. Like the rest of the guys, Seawood, that's extending right now again with 3 blocks, crucial blocks at the end, not just on Julius Randle, but Grant, like crucial blocks. They even made a basket on one of them where he made a crucial block, and I'm like, just grab the rebound, somebody else. Seawood is amazing, man. Like he's giving his all out here. He's playing his role. He's a guy that actually likes Luka Doncic, like we talked about. He's a guy that knows that Luka's that dude, and he has no like animosity towards him because he knows that Luka Doncic makes his job much easier. Seawood's out there just playing basketball. They ran through him. When Luka came out at the beginning, it was at the second quarter. He got some burn, got some running, was keeping us in the game. He's all we could ask for. You feel me? Like I don't understand what's going on. We hear conflicting reports about him getting an extension possibly, but they're looking at 2 years, not 4 years, and then maybe not trying to extend him. I don't know, but I feel like they should not play with him at all. Just get the job done. Let's move on with this. But big kudos to them. Spencer Dinwiddie knocked down a huge 3. Spencer Dinwiddie's just clutch. We've said that again. Breaking place in case of emergency when you need Spencer to come through and knock down a bucket. He even made a tough 2-point, I think. Like it was like it was an and one. It should have been, but it was like the guy was on his back and he was just like it was nice.
Yeah, because he kind of pushed him and faded him towards the goal when he hit the shot.
And he hit it and made it. So it was just a bunch of nice clutch moments. The Mavs are making a turnaround, it seems like, in these clutch moments. They're executing in the clutch, and it's nice to see right now. Again, another time where Luka went off in the second half as well. It wasn't just the first half, um, and it sucks that he has to play all these minutes. But I know guys are going to say he has to. This sucks, and it's because of this and that. But really, we're missing a bunch of guys, man. Like I told you, I was ready to come in and go off again, but we're missing a bunch of guys. So Luka's putting the team on his back, and he's doing what he got to do. He's 23 years old, so let him do what he has to do. He's trying to have his MVP season, and I'm enjoying the ride. 4 wins in a row, bro.
So with that 60 that he scored, is he close to? Is he where's he? We think he at now, like 35, 36?
No, I don't think he's that high. He probably moved up like a point.
No,
We were probably like
was scoring 60.
38 to like 30. Yeah, because he plays so many games now.
Remember he scored a 50
Remember,
and a 60.
remember he had a 19 though, and he only went down like a point. You feel what I'm saying? That's how the law of averages works.
I thought I was gonna jump about. Yeah, I thought I was gonna jump some.
Probably like one and some change, maybe. I think he should overtake Joel as a scoring leader now. I think he was a little bit behind. He was less than a point behind him. So I think with
because it hurt him. At first, it hurt him when Joel scored that 48 or whatever.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Joel scored 48. Like, damn.
Yeah, I was like, damn, stop scoring points, bro.
That 60's 12 over him though, so that's pretty nice.
Man, I don't even know where to begin. Like I said,
Well,
oh, go ahead.
I can help put this into historic performances. The last person that did a 60 and 20 piece was Shaquille O'Neal. We always talk about that Shaquille O'Neal game when she went off on his birthday. But he only had 3 assists that game.
Yeah.
And Luka clearly had 10 assists. And only other person that had a 60-point triple-double was James Harden. And we always talk about that James Harden game. And Luka gave him extra 10 rebounds to go on top of his James Harden 10. So, I mean, we really just witnessed, and like I said, I'm a Knicks fan, but I really witnessed one of the greatest games to ever be performed. And it just sucks to be on the L on that side. But, yeah, it was truly legendary.
He's 23.
How does
he did what he had to do.
Sorry, my bad, bro. He's 3 going on.
Okay,
6.
3. Oh, okay.
Sorry, something like that.
Is he learned how to talk yet?
Almost. You know, he was born on a leap year. You know, like
okay, gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay, I didn't know if he's walking yet. Listen, man, I don't even know where to begin. You get some good points, King. Like I'm with you. I was getting mad, especially when the Knicks were up by like 10, and we just could not get over that hump. And I was just like, man, I can't believe we're gonna lose to the Knicks. Like you said, we just constantly be losing to the Knicks every year. When we had street clothes out there, so I'm thinking like, man, here we go again. Like you said, RJ got hurt. We thought that was an opportunity. JB didn't play. I'm telling you, y'all missed JB today.
They missed him today.
Y'all missed JB today.
Yeah, they did.
This is one of the games. I'm just so glad he didn't play. I'm like, man, you sitting there saying like, man, I want to play so we can beat him, but then you watch the game, it's like, ooh, yeah, I'm kind of glad he didn't play today. But no, like I said, man, you hit the nail on the head, bro. Let me start with Christian Wood, man. His defense, bro, it just continues to keep getting better every game. And you know what? Let me bring this up. So you remember on the last show, people were saying that Spencer Dinwiddie, like he fell off or whatever the case was.
Yep.
Now you know how many points he had today.
I do not. But
so
I'm
listen,
real quick with you. Oh, I saw
Wood had 19. Of course, Luka had 60, and then Dinwiddie had 25. You know how much Tim Hardaway had tonight?
How many did he have?
11. So you see what I'm saying? Like when I said last game, when I talked about, thank you. Like it's like not everybody's gonna be able to go out there and drop 25 or 30 or whatever. So tonight it was not Tim Hardaway. He only got you 11. You know what I'm saying? Game before that it was Spencer Dinwiddie only getting you 8 because you had 3 other guys going off. Like tonight we had 3 other guys going off. And so listen, I brought this up on TGK show. Matter of fact, my bad. Let me shout out to Uncle Freezy, man, and TGK. They had their their pregame show today. Pre-game. Yeah, so shout out to them boys, man. Uncle Freezy from the Blowing Tears podcast channel, man, on YouTube. Y'all need to follow him if you into any NBA content. Follow him, man. But yeah, I remember I told TGK this. I forgot what my point was. I just lost my train of thought.
Something you said on the show.
Right, what my train? I did
Christian Wood defense.
I can't remember what it was. No.
THJ falling on line being 4th. Spencer Dinwiddie.
No, I don't remember. Dang it. It'll come back to me. But no, like I said, bro, we're doing what we're doing right now, like you just man. We don't have any of our top defensive guys other than Reggie Bullock. You know what I'm saying? And that I just want you to picture this, King. Picture this. What is this team gonna look like when those guys come back? Now I don't know when Maxey gonna come back. He might be the only one I can say probably he's gonna be a little bit longer, or maybe not. Maybe out the whole season. We don't know. But what's gonna happen when Josh Green and Dodo come back?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy to think about. There's a few things I do want to touch on, man. Like BA said, the rebounding, man. We got out rebounded today. There was a few times like you said. I remember the one where Christian Wood blocked the shot. It ricocheted and went through Spencer Dinwiddie's hand. So I think it was Mitchell Robinson got it and dunked it or whatever on the right side of the rim. And I was like, dang it. That's it. And we got out rebounded 55-47 tonight. It felt like it was more than that because of when they were getting their rebounds, and they were getting a lot of their rebounds towards the end of the fourth quarter before we went on that run. Bro, like you said, 9 points in 33 seconds. I was mad. And it's like once Dallas started, it started becoming a free throw game. I was like, hold on, man. Do we have a chance here?
Yeah.
I think Derek Harper said something about it during the game, and I was like, I don't know. And I think what's his name? Mark Followell has said something too. He said something, but then he was at the end of it, he was like, I mean, barring any crazy event to happen, you know. And then when he said that, that's when Dallas ended up cutting that lead, that scored that little 9 or whatever in the 33 seconds to tie it and go to overtime or whatever. Because that shot by Luka, man, we used to seeing him make shots like that, so it was crazy to see him make it. But at the same time, it's like we've seen him do it a million times. You know what I'm saying? And so.
Right.
Bro, like I said, when I seen that shot go in, I lost it, bro. I was like, what did we just witness? What did we just witness, bro? Like, I'm like, and I know my wife not into basketball like that. I'm sitting there trying to tell her, like, your wife understand more than mine do. I'm sitting there trying to explain to her, like, babe, you need to understand this is crazy. Like, this has never happened before. We're watching history right now on TV. Like, what Luka's doing. Because he had, 54 at the end of the fourth? Was it 54 or 53?
I think it was 54.
54.
I think it was 54.
And so, I told her, I said, "Bet this dude can end up having a 60-point triple-double." Now, I didn't know he had 21 rebounds until they mentioned he had 21 rebounds. I was like, dang, I think the last time I heard he had 18.
Yeah.
So when they said 21, I was like, Jesus, this dude got finna have a 60-point triple-double with 21 rebounds, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, you've heard us say this before, man. We've
Bro, this is second 30-20-10 game. Before to cut you off, I think he did it 20 with the assist last time.
Yeah.
And
no.
It wasn't an assist with the Washington game. I thought it was assist.
No, it was the I know game you're talking about. That was the New Orleans game.
New Orleans, he did rebounds. He did rebounds and assists as well. I thought he did assists.
No. Wait.
No. I thought it was against the Wizards.
My bad. It was. Wait, I thought he had like 18 a rebound or something like that against No, I'm sorry. I think he had like you know what, you might be right. 20 assists. It might have been 20 assists. I think he did have a 30
behind the back one that Dodo was a game winner in the corner. I thought that was the 20th assist.
And that was Washington?
I thought it was Washington Wizards, yeah. I think it was.
I thought it was New Orleans, bro. I thought he had something against New Orleans too.
Not to cut y'all off, but the fact that y'all can have this kind of argument back and forth about his great games shows the generational talent that you guys really have. And, you know, people of the Knicks fandom are just waiting our turn to have such a talent like that. It's an amazing thing to just sit here and witness. But then again, you kicking yourself because you go through all the first round draft picks, all the failures, the Kevin Knoxes of the world, the Obi Toppins that's just not living up to where he want to be. Y'all took one of our guys a couple years ago, Frank Ntilikina. Like we just go through so many first rounders and we just never land on it. And RJ, shout out to RJ. I know he only played a minute 36 tonight, and he's really trying, but he's not that guy. He was a third pick. Like we just strike out. And I'm just continue arguing which great game he had. Go ahead, continue.
Hey, we had the fifth pick. Sorry,
fifth pick. Yes, you did. Fifth.
Yeah, we had to trade up to 3. You know what I'm saying? Now BS gonna ask
shout out to the Atlanta Hawks about to lose Trey Young.
Man. Oh, okay. So B, let me ask you this, man. Since you not being the Mavs fan, you outside looking in. We asked Uncle Freezy this, man. Who we comparing to? Is Luka better than Devin Booker? There we go.
Um,
The lab tells it
that
all. The lab
playoff,
tells it all.
that playoff series solidified all that. It should be
And
no
I'm glad
argument after
you
that playoff
realize that.
series.
I'm glad you realize, but we can't get the Suns fans to realize that. It's like even after the playoff
It's
series, it's like
they're
y'all
in denial.
still.
It's just it is what it is.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, man.
Devin Booker would never do what Luka did tonight. Okay, he would never. That's what I was told. You know, when Luka dropped 50. I mean, I'm sorry, when Devin Booker dropped 50 and 3/4 and all, they were like Luka would never and all that. You know, Devin Booker just would never put up 60, 20, and 10 ever.
I tell you what, if Luka put up 70, I guarantee he wins that game.
Man, I guarantee he wins it too. He hasn't lost the game since he scored 50.
Hold on, King. Hold on.
I like it. I like it.
Hold on.
Somebody else.
Shots. All right, go ahead. You were saying, King?
I was just saying that Luka hasn't lost the game yet since he scored 50 points.
Wait, didn't he? Oh no, he won that last one. Never mind. I was about to say, did Booker lose that last one too? He won that. Because that's the game he tried to get 60 again. He tried to shoot that little 3 at the end. Mm-hmm. And I think it was the New Orleans got mad at him for it or whatever.
Dude's wow. They got mad at Zion for dunking the ball after they just shot a bucket to get over 100 points against us.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. So okay, I told TGK this on his show. I said, now you remember last year we had Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he would make clutch buckets and all that stuff, right? And then I talked about the fact that, you know, he has one, I think, the highest percentage or something like that in the league for active players in crunch time moments. And I remember back in that Milwaukee game, I even asked, I said, why was that play so like bland? So like, oh, look, just go out there and do whatever. And you put Christian Wood in the game and you put Spencer Dinwiddie in, it's like you got two of your best offensive players in there. Like, just mix that play up to where it's like we don't know where it's coming from. You have another guy out there that's clutch, just like Luka, right? Yeah. So tonight, like you said, he hit that clutch bucket. It was a 3, right? Was it 2 or 3? 3, yeah.
3, buddy.
Yeah. So he hit that clutch 3, and that's what my mind went to. It's like I just told TGK this about a couple of weeks ago on his show. I said, bro, listen, you got a guy that can do the same thing Luka can. Remember, he hit those 2 buckets against the Celtics last year and the Brooklyn Nets last year. Mm-hmm. You utilize him, man, and that's what they did. They used Luka as a decoy, and he hit that clutch 3. You know what I'm saying? And so
Dinwiddie hit the biggest shot of the game, bro. That was the shot that said we can win. Like we can go to OT and win this game.
You're right.
That was the one because
that's when I thought that it could turn when he did that. I was like, oh man, hold on.
Yep, he cut it to 1
when he hit that.
He took it from 4-1, and it was like, okay, we can win this, and it was still like over 30 seconds left or something like that. I'm like, yeah, we can still win this game.
All right, BA, man, I got to get your opinion on the Knicks here, man. Who was the standout guy tonight? I think I know who the standout guy is, but from your perspective, who was the standout guy tonight?
I mean, the stats show that it's Quentin Grimes, but you know, and he balled out. I'm not gonna lie, he did his thing, but you know, those of the Knicks fan, we know that, you know, we're supposed to have some type of defensive presence allowed. Miles McBride played some minutes and Quentin Grimes played some minutes. Those 2 dudes, when Tom Thibodeau shortened his lineup, those 2 dudes got a lot of playing time. That helped us win our winning streak, right? And then I maybe he's probably burning his players out, which is something that Tom Thibodeau is famous for doing. And it's starting to creep his head again. We cannot stop people without fouling. And that's the problem. Luka had 20-something, 22. He was 16 for 22. When Pascal went off, he was 16 for 18. We gave up 20 and 26 between Embiid and Harden. We can't stop people without fouling them. So when you have that, that's when the easy buckets come. And then next thing you know, people going off for 50, 60 on you. So Quentin Grimes supposed to be one of our main 3-and-D guys. He's not doing enough for me. We have Cam Reddish on the bench that's not getting any time. He's supposed to be in those trade packages that New York talks about. Well, guess what? That's 6'8" with a hell of a wingspan just sitting on the bench. Please get him in the game. Let us just play a little bit of defense if you can. These are the problems that some of us are having. But Quentin Grimes did his thing today. Julius ran out of gas. Shout out to Julius. He tried. Yeah. He ran out of gas. He just couldn't do it. So it is what it is.
He seems to try in Dallas all the time. He likes playing in Dallas. But
It's where his home is, man.
That's his hometown.
yeah,
B
have
town
y'all
finest, baby.
have y'all realized this is wild, man? Like I told you, I've already told you, I'm standing behind it. I'm gonna stamp it down and stay behind it 120%. We can put this as on the show, put it on wax, bro. Luka Doncic is the greatest offensive player of all time. I told y'all that. I've seen enough. He's 23. I can't even imagine what he is at 25, 28. He is that. And like, if you realize the last two games where he has not been double teamed, he put up 110 points. They double teamed him all game against the LA Lakers.
They double teaming the Lakers. He still got you damn
And he
near
got you
triple double in that
32.
game.
And the game before that with Houston, he gave him 50 when they didn't double team him, when Steven Silas decided not to and let him just score. And today, when the Knicks did not choose a double team, he gave you 60 points. Yeah, bro. And he only shot what? He didn't have a lot of threes. Like, he just dominated today. This was a Shaquille O'Neal. He had a game better than Shaq's today. And there's like no argument against it. You can't say, well, you hit the 3-point line and all that. He just had a game better than Shaq's today. And that's a big thing to say. That's historical in itself. And like I said, I think it's the best game ever in the regular season.
So I gotta push back a little bit.
Here we go.
Only because you made a statement saying he's the greatest offensive player of all time. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Well, I gotta see it in the finals. I gotta see it. That's why it's Jordan. That's why he has that, because he did it when it's just nothing else. Game after game, 7 games. I had to plan to stop you. We all know that.
Yes.
So you have to get there in order to do it. So I can't. That's why I never gave it to James Harden, because he couldn't get there. They was talking about that. Oh, James Harden's supposed to be that guy. His owner came out and said all that stuff. Or no, sorry, his GM Daryl Morey came out and said that. I was like, yeah, he's doing a phenomenal thing, but he has to do it in the playoffs and in the finals. He has to cash it in. So if he continues this, he had a hell of a start. Let's be real. This is one of the greatest offensive starts of all time. This is just by a single player in his career. But unfortunately, his greatness has to be shown past the Western Conference Finals and to the finals.
You are 100% correct. And that's why my statement is, what is it? It's a prediction in a way. It's something that's ahead of time, because at 23, give me somebody, any of those names you were just saying, James Harden, Michael Jordan, that was doing this. None. So they had to be at this moment as well. They had to get to that point. And there's a few other things. I've seen James Harden and Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is not James Harden. Luka Doncic is more of Michael Jordan than James Harden.
I would just mention the Daryl Morey comparison when he said he was the best thing past MJ.
I don't think anyone here in Dallas ever thought that. I don't think any, logical NBA fan thought James Harden was a better offensive player than Michael Jordan. Like, that's just ridiculous. I don't care how many points he's allowed to score in Houston.
Bro, you actually had people like on ESPN kind of questioning that, bro, which is crazy to me.
Bro, James Harden has never shot over 46% from the field, I don't think. Like, until just recently, maybe, like when he was in his prime. So get out of here.
Forget that. Like BA said about the whole playoff thing.
Yeah, and I was
James Harden. Yeah, James Harden, one of those players. His numbers drop in the playoffs as far as his percentages and stuff. Yeah.
Luka Doncic's numbers, he has some of the greatest numbers already in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Like, as I said, every year almost since Luka's been drafted, he's probably been the best player at his age so far in the NBA. And at some point, you're going to say, well, he's been the best player at this, in this age, in this age, in this age. All it takes is championships. We're just looking for championships and accolades at this point. Like, truthfully, that's what it is. Like, Luka, we want Luka to develop and get better parts of his game, which we expect to come. But at this point, he's a championship level player already. We just want accolades and championships. That's all we need right now. So, like I said, it's up to Mark Cuban, Nico, and the organization to hopefully get it done here, because he's ready, man. Like, name me another guy, man. Like, all love for Jason Tatum on the show. We give him all the time. Jason Tatum never dropping a 60-point, 20 triple-double. Like, that's not happening. So, I mean, and that's no disrespect. You feel me? It's just levels of this. There's only certain guys you would ever thought that would do this. I think I talked to you, B, about this. I think I told you that I thought Luka would drop a 60-point triple-double eventually. I think Rel even talked on this show and said this shit he was going to drop.
Yeah, you just said it a couple shows ago. You said 50-point triple-double. He just upped
it. So I'm saying, to you, I said a 50-point triple-double. To BA, I definitely told him at one point he's going to outdo James Harden.
No.
See it.
That's
I take that back. You did say triple. Yeah, you said a 60-point triple-double.
That's what I'm saying.
You said might said that to me off camera.
At some point, I told you you're going to do a 60-point triple-double because he's that good. Like this, it is what it is. Like people are trying to find ways to say this guy isn't as good as he is. You feel me? Like he can't be the chosen one, and that's fine because you don't want to believe it until it is what it is. You don't want to give people their credit yet. Like you need championships and all that.
No. Let's. I mean, this y'all real. Let's be real because he's Slovenian. It's a white boy. Like this is not. Explain. I know you said. I'm saying it now. So, like, explain the love affair that John Morant has. He didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So the media wants who they want to be their superstar. When you have one right here that you just don't want to give him the attention that he deserves. It is what it is.
Bro, he better be on every show tomorrow. That's all I know.
Yeah, hey,
on a weekday.
I'm gonna skip tomorrow. I'm not watching anything.
My bro Red said, bro, he better be on Undisputed. He better be on, what do you say? He told me that earlier. I was like, man.
Every NBA player just about came out and tweeted something about this game today. Like I was seeing them down. I was, retweeting down the board. Kevin Garnett, Kendrick Perkins, Kuz, Trey Young. All of them were just talking about this game tonight. So if he's not on multiple segments on TV tomorrow, like, I don't know what to say. At that point, I'm like, this is arguably the greatest game of all time in the regular season, at least. How is he not going to be on multiple segments tomorrow? He has to be.
So where is he at now, King? In an MVP race, what do you think he's going to be at?
He back to top three. I told you we on a run right now, bro. Like we're about to be a top 4 seed real quick. Like the Clippers better watch out. They better keep winning. They lose a game, we basically a top 4 seed. So they better watch out. We get to that position. It's all about the wins now. Luka's the MVP is his. It's just he got to get the wins. It's a top 4 seed away.
Matter of fact, King, hold on real quick, man. I can tell you right here. Sorry, I know this ain't professional standings. Here we go. So in the West right now, Dallas moved up to 6th.
There you go. I told you they're gonna keep.
The Suns lost tonight, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So the Suns are 20-15. We're 19-16.
Yep.
And guess who we play the next couple games?
The
Rockets, the Spurs, and the Rockets again.
Yep.
Oh, y'all got your bye week. Understood.
Yep. We finally. No. We don't.
You almost got it, BA. You almost got it. We don't do that no more.
No free bingo spaces over here.
You almost got King. He's about to.
Yeah, I was ready to cheers. I've been drinking a little bit. I'm tipsy.
Yeah, we used to say free bingo space on the show. We don't do that no more, man. Especially what happened.
Understood.
Let me ask you. Let me talk about some of these Knicks players, man. Let me ask you a question. We asked Uncle Freezy this. Of course, us being Mad fans on the outside looking in. What's your opinion on Randle? Do you really think he can be y'all's true number one? Or do you think I need somebody else that can slide him down?
Randle is what you call.
I've heard different Knicks fans.
Mm-hmm. He's a 2A player, right? I go 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B. That's it. So he's a great second guy. The problem when you're a 2A, sometimes you look like a 1B. Like, oh, we can actually win some games around this guy, and it's just like walking on a trap door. Like you keep on walking, and that trap door won't come open, and then the bottom gonna fall out, and now we're on a 4-game losing streak. So that's just what it is with New York. But no, Julius is not. He's not that guy. Trade him now. I wouldn't be mad. Hell, put RJ in the package. If we can get some real talent back, I'll take it.
Oh man, yeah, because I remember I told Uncle Freezy this. I think I told him on his show and on ours. He was on our show too. I remember telling him. I said, man, to me, I feel like Julius Randle's a third option.
That's what I think. He's
a very good third option. That's not any disrespect. I just don't feel like he's a number one guy. I feel like he's maybe more of a third option. Like it's a really good third option. You know what I'm saying?
He's not better than Chris Bosh. How about that one?
No.
No, he's not.
He's not.
No.
But like I said, I think he gets strong. He can be strong too.
Is he better than Kevin Love?
No.
Cleveland Kevin Love.
I don't know. I don't think he
No.
is.
Okay.
So Cleveland, Kevin Love is
I can't.
different. You got to compare him different, the same way you would do Miami, Chris Bosh. Like his numbers look worse than Julius Randle. But I'm going based off of like
No, I'm talking
Julius
about
will
if
be
you
put in
put
that
him in.
position.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't
See,
think Julius can do what Kevin Love and Chris Bosh do.
we can't. I think we putting the cart before the horse, right? Because he has to be on a team with that much like top tier LeBron James. Like there's no other superstar better than LeBron James talent. And then yeah, you naturally fall in line at that point. So if I put Julius on another team that has premier talent, I can see that. Like when he was in New Orleans for a little bit, I can
That's what I
see
was
it. I
thinking.
got a dog.
Yeah.
But he wasn't Kevin Love though. You feel me? Like he was Julius. Kevin Love was all-star team back when he was on Minnesota. Was like arguably was I'm talking before then was a top 5 power forward in the game at that point. You feel me? Like Julius
You were arguing he might have been the best power forward. Remember that
that's
at
what
one
I'm saying.
point.
This guy was putting like 30 and 30. Like ridiculous Kevin Love was doing. So I just don't think Julius Randle at this point has been better. Like even at his number ones, being a number one better than Kevin Love or Chris Bosh. Like at no point has he been better than them in their primes. So I don't know if he could be if them guys had to be number 3s. When I hear what he's saying about the LeBron James thing, but like if Julius Randle was on Miami, would he be a number 2? No. Like he's not better than Bam. It is what it is.
But I think he'd be asked to do.
If it's the Chris Bosh comparison, where's the way to go with it, right? Like,
yeah, I got you. I'm saying championship level. That's what I'm saying. You guys want to be a championship level team, so you what guys you putting beside him as your number 1 with Julius Randle as your number 2, and you saying we're gonna win a championship?
It would take premier talent, and I can see
like Luka Doncic.
I mean, honestly, that'll be a hell of a 2-man game.
Yes, I'm saying
Julius can do it all. It's just he does too much. So you got to pull the reins on Julius. That's the problem with Julius.
Right.
He'll at times he'll bring the ball up. He'll do that too much. At times he think he has a 45% 3-point. No, you're not. You got to bring that in. How about you go inside a little bit more? Hey, I'm telling you, go inside without you throwing a fit from time to time. That's Julius. Right. Julius needs a alpha male that's bona fide in order for him to kind of play it. But shout out to Jalen. Jalen Brunson has gotten him to play a lot better. So kudos to Jalen Brunson on that.
Hold on. So let me.
I was
going to ask. So is Jalen Brunson the number 1 option? Truly the number 1 option? Or is it still Julius Randle? But he or is it Jalen Brunson steadied the ship or whatever?
You remember when Carmelo played with Chauncey, and Carmelo was kind of dominating. It was really Chauncey, but it's Melo's getting the limelight, right? When you have a very good point guard, it might not be they might not be the superstar, but they will make another person better than what they are from time to time. And I think Jalen has steadied the ship. He's a prayer point guard. He comes in, he steadies the ship, he gets people where they need to be, and he attacks when need. He shoots when needed. He's a great point guard.
Wow, we need to tell the Glow Yard this. You say what about Jalen Brunson?
Hey, can we have him back? Can we have him back?
No, we gonna keep him for a couple years.
See, but back to Julius Randle before I let you go on that topic. Hold on. How old is Julius Randle?
Julius got to be 20.
What, 28?
27.
28, around that age, right? We talking about a guy that just made the All-NBA team one time in his career, right? That's at 28. Like, we're comparing him against a Kevin Love and them that by 28, we knew he was a champion. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. Julius is not at that point. Like, I don't know. If we having conversations about saying that Bradley Beal really is a number 2, why are we having conversations saying that Julius Randle is a number 2 is what I'm saying. He can't be a number 2 if guys like that. If we're talking about Damian Lillard might be a number 2. No, hold on. I'm not saying that he is a number 2.
Okay, I'm
saying the conversation is people saying is Damian Lillard a number 2 on the team. If he leaves and goes some ways, he's gonna be number 2, right?
Depending on where he go.
Mainly, if he goes somewhere, he probably go for a championship. He's not going to leave Portland. That's probably for a championship. He's probably going to be a number 2 there. Like Julius Randle.
Become here at number 2.
Yeah, Julius Randle's not that type of player, I feel like. So at the best, he'll be a number 3 because of his decision making and stuff like that as well. Like all that is part of his game at 28. Like I don't know. Like you saying trade him away. So if you're saying trade him away, he can't be a number 2. We wouldn't trade away Scottie Pippen.
You know how I feel about Scottie. I'll let him go in a second too. So that's another story. But no, but we're arguing two and 3. He's definitely not a number 1. So let's just, if that was the original argument, is he a number 1? We just gonna put that in a box, throw it in the ocean. Right, we're not gonna come back to that. He's not a number 1. He's not. So yes, he's skating between 2 and 3. That's pretty much where he's at. That's where he should be at.
Yeah. No, I agree. Cause like I said, I told Uncle Freezy that I was like, bro, I don't think he's number 1. Cause I know he's one of those guys. Like he likes Randall. He's not like walking around with a Randall jersey on or anything, but like he see how people's kind of been killing him and all that stuff. And I told him like, bro, I just don't think he's number 1, man. I really feel like he'd be more as a number 3.
If you put him with really good team. If you put him with KD or LeBron, does he win a championship?
Yes.
I don't think so. But
as a number 2?
As a number 2, yeah.
With a solid team around him, yeah.
Would he win? If you switched him with Kyrie on the Nets right now, would they win?
And I still got Ben Simmons?
Yeah, still got Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
We have a difference of agreement of a point there. I definitely don't think that'll happen.
Yeah. I mean, he'll give you 20 to 25, 10 rebounds.
Switch him out
with Ben Simmons. If you switch him out with Ben Simmons,
that's what I was going to say.
You might have something, but you lose your defense though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if he's at a point where he's not going to take that team over the hump, I think Julius Randle is he's one of those guys where he just doesn't fit right. Like his game is just hard to fit because
let's pair him with another superstar. It is what it is. He hasn't been that lucky to play with another superstar.
Will he fall back though? That's my point. Like at this point, it seems like he always just wants to be that dude. You saying?
I mean, he did it with AD in New Orleans.
But he's about to fall out of line though. At that point, you feel what I'm saying? Like he had to show it once AD and them got hurt. The boys started going off and showing stuff, and he's been since that point. It feels like he's like showing, oh, this is why I was a high draft pick, and that's why in the Knicks he does all this. Like he plays point forward a lot and stuff like that. Like Julius Randle is not a point forward, I feel like, and he does that.
He can bring the ball up, but like I said, the problem is, this is the issue. See, you're going through the New York conundrum that we're going through. You're literally going through those motions. I'm watching you go through it. We don't have talent, so as a result of not having talent, we got Julius, which has some talent, and which. Of course, he's sought out to be number 1. He's not. He's playing way over his head right now. And at times, especially last year, he got hella frustrated from it.
They got more talent than us.
No, we don't. Stop that. We don't have a generational talent. When you have that,
I'm talking Julius. We comparing Julius Randle to number 1 with Luka Doncic. Take them both out of it and say the rest of the team is what I'm saying.
No, because Luka is a superstar and a half. That he's that.
All right, I'm not disagreeing with you.
I know you're not. like he's Julius plus another player.
He's trying to butter us up.
Level player.
I'm not disagreeing.
But yeah, no. Let me see. Who for the Knicks? Game. Oh yeah. Before we do that, BA, who you giving the ball to, man, for the Knicks, man? Who you giving the game ball to?
I give it to Quentin. He showed that he could be a legit player in this league. Thank you for scoring your career high. Thank you.
So go ahead, King.
I was gonna say he hit like 7 threes, didn't he, or something? 8, 7.
It was something along those lines. He was open. He was making them.
Yeah,
he would hit some. He 7.
Yeah.
He was 7 to 16 for 43%. So what's your opinion on Grimes? Because I know, like I said, Uncle Freezy and them talked about him, and I thought I heard one of our guys compare him to Josh Green, but Uncle Freezy said no, he's not Josh Green. But tonight, I'm just like, I don't watch a lot of Knicks games, so when I see him do what he did tonight, I didn't know if there's like a normal thing or he been kind of hot like that or what's going on.
He got more opportunities because RJ wasn't playing tonight, right? He got hurt, so the ball swung his way more. They kept him because that was the real reason why we didn't get Donovan Mitchell in the offseason. Because it was like, no, we're going to hold on to Quentin Grimes. Utah wanted Quentin Grimes in return. Quentin Grimes is going to be a solid defender. He can catch and shoot, and that's pretty much just going to be his game. But he's really good at. He really wants to play. Like he if you can make it as a second year player, and get on Tom Thibodeau's good list because he really dogs out his rookies. Like he does a terrible job with rookies. So he actually made it to his this is one of my guys. He's a Tom Thibodeau guy, like the Jimmy Butlers of the world and stuff like that. So he's one of those guys where give him a couple more seasons, he's going to be a really, really good player, borderline all-star type player. I see that, but it's not right here, right now. But he's a good, solid player right now.
I don't know what happened to Rel, but have you seen a bunch of Josh Green at all?
I haven't seen too much of Josh Green.
Okay. He's a very athletic dude, defender, great passer, energy guy.
I was about to say, I think his handles are better. He's like more of a point guard type player.
Grimes, you're saying?
No, your guy.
Okay, yeah. Josh Green is probably one of the fastest guys from in there with the basketball.
That's not Quentin.
Okay, but I feel
Quentin
like
is athletic, but he's more of a 3-and-D guy.
Got you. Strictly 3-and-D. Well, he had a little bit of a dribble though.
For right now.
Okay.
For what New York's asking him to do.
Okay. Well, let's roll it, man. He got the control of all the show, so I can't even do anything else until he comes on the show. Hold on.
Still live.
I know, right? Like, hold on, guys. I would go to the questions, but I can't show them on the screen though. Like, man, Rel, where Johnny be when I need him so he can talk about Rel's bootleg internet? But sorry, y'all, we dealing with technical difficulties right now. As Rel would always say, this is not professional. But let me see if I can get in contact with him real quick. I don't know anything else you want to say about the game. Who do you give the game ball to? I guess for the Dallas Mavericks.
Shout out to Spencer Dinwiddie. His pull-ups, man. Oh my god, it's just like he has his 3-up pull-up game is ridiculous. And I was like, up here you go again. That's really the guy that when Luka was out, definitely Dinwiddie and Christian would have stepped up. So
yeah, Spencer definitely hit a bunch of threes for his big threes. Big pull-up. That was probably the biggest shot of the game, as I said earlier. Even though Luka was the man of the game, Spencer Dinwiddie definitely. Bring us back. We're back and we're back.
Be making me mad.
It's all good.
How long was y'all going? Y'all just
yeah, we kept talking for a second. Let's just get to the play of the game.
All right, man. Here to play the game, man. It's like you don't know me at all, man.
Nothing shocks me about this game.
And that drew rim. It's still loose. Luka got it. He did it. An improbable comeback by Dallas to tie it with 1 second left. It's unbelievable. It is a miracle.
There we go.
Bro, that would have been crazy to be in there at that time, man. During that.
Man.
And that's the rebound you were talking about, BA, right there. That was the rebound.
Luka is so goofy, but we love him though. He's that little dance afterwards.
Yeah. He jumping up and down doing this, yeah. Man, that was crazy, man. One of the greatest shots I've ever seen. That's
Luka magic, man. It's gonna go down in his magical repertoire.
Nah, like you said too, man. They had Mark Stein on tonight doing the post game, and he was just sitting there talking about the fact he was like, man, I don't know how Dallas got lucky to have Dirk, and you go right in from Dirk right into Luka, man.
Luka,
Like
yeah.
you don't see that a lot in sports. I always talk about the Brett Favre going into Aaron Rodgers, or Peyton Manning going into Andrew Luck. So y'all had these like lucky moments, and we just looked up on it, man. Go right from Dirk right into Luka, man.
Yep. Or Jimmy Clausen going into Cam Newton.
Yeah, so Dirk going into Luka is that's definitely historic in itself. Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, foolish.
Shots. All right, you were saying, King? What we saying?
Nothing, man. I ain't nothing to say. That was an awesome play of the game. Luka got 60, man. That was incredible. I'm glad.
All right, man.
I'm glad we got to witness that, man. Like,
Bro,
that's
you
gonna
ready
be
to get
something
into
to say
questions
to
and
the
comments?
kids and stuff, man. Yeah, I'm ready.
I don't know how we got lucky like that, man.
That's incredible, man.
Here we go, man.
Dumb.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how this goes. If you don't, you're brand new to the channel, guys. Listen, go ahead and hit us with that WTM in front of your comment or your question if you're trying to address us with a comment or a question, guys, so that way we'll know you're talking to us and not to one of your fellow Glow Yard members. I do apologize for that technical difficulty. I always seem to do this when we have a guest on. I don't know why. But anyway, let's go ahead and do it, man. Ready, King?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it, brother.
Let's do it. First up. Oh, Beck says he got the GOATs on there, man. Yeah, man. That Luka. One of the greatest games ever.
Yeah. First ballot Hall of Fame.
Ashton says great. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Ashton says great game. You never know what's gonna get from this team. Yeah.
All right, Force.
Because like I said, when he hit that, and I think like you said, when Spencer hit that three, that's when he was like, "Yo, can we win this game?" I was just like, man. I know.
I really felt
Beck says, Beck says we really need big who can rebound. A big who can rebound is probably what he meant. Yeah. Yeah, man. King said we need to play JaVale about 35 minutes a game is what King told me.
Yo, big ups to JaVale tonight, though, man. I ain't gonna, I call it what it is, and that was a big, tip out to Luka Doncic tonight. So big ups to JaVale. You did your job tonight. That's what you asked to do.
Hey, you see that one time when Luka was like looking at the sideline when he threw that ball and it was supposed to go to JaVale and he moved up to the whatever, and Luka was looking at the sideline doing this right here. I was like, oh man. I said, here we go, bro. So yeah, like he just, I don't know. I don't know how Luka really feel about JaVale. From what we see, it look like he doesn't like him, but yeah. Beck said people were leaving the leaving.
Yeah, leaving the arena.
People were leaving the arena. What a shame. Yeah, I mean, listen. I think King, didn't you retweet what Tim McMahon said?
Mm-hmm.
Like I forgot what the number said, but for a team to be down by 9 points with 33 seconds left, I'm not gonna lie, I thought we lost. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to come in here and start just flame throwing the whole team, bro. But yeah, I mean, this does not happen a lot, man. Trash can Jude. I hope Johnny be in here today. Yeah, you better have that revenge tour type of mind frame today, talking about revenge tour. But yeah. This is interesting right here, King. Ashton said Locked On Mavs said Wood is worth 77 and that the front office should offer him 45 million.
I think he meant isn't saying they saying he isn't worth 77. They're ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I don't have nothing to say. He's not worth 77 over 4 years. What?
Oh, it's
that's
on
cheap.
The double again.
That's ridiculously cheap.
That's disrespectful, bro. That's why I got Jalen Brunson right there.
Yep.
Let's see. Come on. Live says, aren't the vibes immaculate? Said this is historic, great job to Luka and the Mavs for fighting to the end. Had to open a beer to celebrate this one. King, what you got over there, man? Show them what you got.
It is, man. I told you I got some Maryland Zone Serpent Ridge Vineyards. Serpent Songs, Maryland.
Hey, is that a sweet? Is it sweet?
It's a Chardonnay, so not really any much, just dry.
Over here. Over here drinking for Luka, man.
Yep.
Logan says, Luka just made history at the age of 23. Get this man some help. Don't waste his talent.
23.
Yeah.
I mean, these kind of performances go straight to the Hall of Fame. I mean, we remember T-Mac when he dropped 13 in 32 seconds. That literally was the highlight of his career, and it took him to the Hall of Fame. Excuse my language. So, like, it's one of those nights.
Yeah, he a T-Mac fan too, bro. So it's kind of like when Dirk dropped 53 on him.
When he played for the Rockets.
Yeah.
Great game.
That's neither here nor there.
That was the Maverick record. That was the Maverick record until this game, where Luka has now has the Mavericks record for points and the first 60-point game ever by a Maverick. Not only that, hold on, and he now has his third 50-point or more game, which is the most by any Maverick in the regular season.
Yeah.
What's your rebounding record?
I don't know, probably like 25 or so, somewhere around.
Probably like Popeye.
He might get that too.
He might. He probably will.
You heard Derek Harper?
Yeah, every record, whatever Maverick record,
whatever
coming
record.
Down. Get ready.
I don't know if he'll play long enough to break Dirk's scoring record, but everything else I think he'll have.
He got a good start.
Yeah, he did, but
he definitely
he already said he don't think he won't play for 20 years. So,
yeah,
but bro, the way he's scoring, he might not even need 20 years. Dirk never scored this much.
The dude has not averaged under 20 points for his career.
Yeah,
including rookie year, it's not averaged under 20 points for his career.
And he's only averaged under 27 his rookie year.
Yep. Lab says first ever in NBA history to have a 60-point, 20-plus rebound triple-double. Yeah, man. It's jeez. Lab's had this right here.
Isn't Luka
now as happy? Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish.
Lab says, now as happy as I am, I can't just forget to talk about this, but Powell nearly made me nearly made me snap my remote in half. He needs to go, man.
Bro, he cannot rebound, man. He is goofy with fouling.
I was gonna talk about his stat line, but I was like, you know what? It's a good night.
Yep,
leave him alone. Cause you know how I am. Bro. I'm coming here fine, bro. But I'm like, nah, you know what? Forget it. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and read it out. Check this out.
He's just energy though, right before you go. He's just energy and no talent. So sometimes it's good, but then sometimes it's like, bro, just grab the rebound and stop swiping and stuff. Go ahead.
Bro, you know how many rebound? Oh my god. Here we go.
He had 2 rebounds.
BA, try not to laugh at this, man. All right. This is what we go through every night.
Starting center.
Understood.
This is our starting center, by the way.
Let's go.
He had played for 30 minutes. He got you 2 points, 0 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 steals, 1 block, but he got you 3 fouls.
That's high quality. High quality minutes right there.
He played 30 minutes.
He played 30 minutes.
Bro.
Yep.
We got some of the worst performances ever by players. Between Reggie Bullock and him.
I'm not finna say no name. But we had people in here defending Powell.
Have him on
I'm just saying. I'm not gonna say no name. Let's go on to the next one.
Bro, he played. Hold up. He was out. He was out starting center. Listen to that again.
Yeah.
He played 30 minutes, and you said he got us not 1 rebound.
2 points. He got you Russell Westbrook in rebounds, 1 assist, 0 steals, 1 block, 3 fouls. He got you more fouls and rebounds and points combined.
Mm.
I'm not gonna say nothing else. This is a good night. I'm gonna leave it alone. TGK, what's good, man? He said, "What a night, Luka. What more is there to say? Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, TGK, man. I didn't know you was doing a post game show, man. You threw me off. I seen that on YouTube.
I watched it. I was on that TGK.
Yeah,
he not a real one.
No, I watched it.
No. Ask some questions, TGK, in the comments. Ask a question about your show.
Man, I was sitting there watching you while I was setting our show up.
I did the
I
same.
even saw your post game earlier with Uncle Freezy. What if he in here tonight, man? I don't even know if he in here. Oh wait, my bad.
See, you getting
Click
tongue
on that.
twisted. He said your post game. He meant your pregame. See?
No, he had a post game.
No, I know, but you said the pregame with Freezy, right?
Yeah, pregame was for Freezy. Pregame was for Freezy. Had a post game by itself. Let's see. Okay, Lab says Luka's historic performance nearly got screwed by Tim Brickaway Jr. and Reggie. We say Bricklock, and both tried big time to screw it. Hey, Lab, don't say that too loud, man. You got Johnny B in about revenge tours and stuff, man.
Wide open corner.
Yeah, I hope you're here today, man.
You know what though? I'm gonna
Wide
cut
open.
THJ some slack today. It felt like a lot of his shots were
He hit
going.
the 10th.
No, not just that, but it felt like a lot of
it.
his shots were going in and out today though. You feel me? Like I didn't feel like they were bricks.
Yeah.
A lot of his
Couple
shots were
early
like
ones
going
did.
in and coming out and on. I'm like, dang, Tim. Like they looked like they were good. So I'm gonna cut him some slack today. It just was a bad shooting night.
All right, let's see what we got here. Logan says Luka needed every point, rebound, and assist just to win a game against the Knicks without JB or RJ. Yeah, I mean y'all heard me say that before. King said shut, but leave it alone. So,
Bro,
But
we missing like all of our team. Theo Pinson a regular player now. Stop playing. Y'all got to stop playing. Y'all be acting like Theo Pinson not playing quality minutes for us now. I don't know if they're quality minutes, but he playing minutes for us now. So,
oh my God, bro, he got Theo.
I'm just saying, you know
Bro,
what Theo was signed here for? He
No,
playing minutes now.
you right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's keep it
I had to
real.
laugh because, think about it. He playing like Dodo.
Yeah, he playing his role.
Without
It's
Dodo
like,
in.
you know, Theo Pinson don't play
crazy,
no game.
bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. Let's see. Oh man, shout out to McKinley too, man. He plays some pretty good solid defense too. Let's see. Labs says I have to admit that I was expecting Tim to turn back into trash can juice because he had a really good game the other night. Yeah, I mean he was close, man. Matter of fact, hold on. Yeah, he shot 4 for 14 for 26%. He shot 3 for 11 on 3 for 27%. So he technically was trash can juice tonight.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dang, Coy said Luka is God on a basketball court. Bullock is trash. Seawood had a good game with 3 blocks. Yeah, Jesus, man. I didn't see that shot coming towards Reggie like that, man. Reggie hit some threes tonight, man. Hold on. We only hit 1 3?
Yeah, Reggie was trash tonight, man. Yo,
You
Reggie
say like you shot by that,
Reggie
brother.
was horrible.
Well, no, because I
man.
thought he hit like 3. I thought he hit like 3 threes tonight.
Nah, he went back to being like, because I think at the end of the game, even Mark Followill said that he expected shot to miss and all. Like, this dude is, I don't know what happened because he was hot recently, but this game,
That's why I thought he hit like. I don't know why I thought he hit like 3 threes.
Nothing, and it was wide open too. Like I don't think any of his shots was contested.
Bro, he hit. Yeah, they were all wide open.
They were all wide open.
Cause matter of fact, I remember the 1 3 he missed. They gave it to him like it was like right at the elbow, the top, near the top of the key to 3, and he kind of like hesitated. And that's when Mark Followill and them was like, yeah, he shouldn't have hesitated. As soon as they said that he hit the front of the rim and it bounced back, I'm like, man.
You open for a reason, man.
Well, that's a good point.
Remember Maxey was doing that last year? Remember Maxey started doing that where he started hesitating and hitching in his shot? And he was just
That's what he did. Because like I said, it looked like when he did the little step forward and tried to get back, and that's when Derek Carpenter was like, yeah, he shouldn't have hesitated.
Bro,
he shot that mother hit right in front of the rim, bro. I was like,
he's one of the best shooters in the game, though. You ask him. That's what he said all the time.
And what did Mark Followill and them say before the game? They started bringing up that December thing. Ooh, December, he's the hottest player in the league. All that type of stuff. I'm like, okay. So when they said, hey, maybe they jinxed him, bro. He 1 for 7.
Sorry.
Today.
We love Reggie and all, man, but today was one of those games. He was trash today, man. He was.
Yeah, 1 for 7 total, bro. And all of them were threes.
It was one of those games where I didn't want him to touch the ball. You know, when you like, come on, Reggie, don't be wide open. Even when you wide open, I just don't want him to shoot. Like, just pass it back.
It's one of them games I was like, come on, Reggie, just make the shot, man.
I'm like, pass it to Seawood, pass it to Spencer Dinwiddie or Luka. I'll take the contested shot over Reggie Bullock wide open tonight. That's how I felt. He was that bad, man. Like, he was trash, man.
Jesus. Bro Law says Luka should never have to buy a beer in DFW area again. These All-Stars better wake up. They want to win a ring. All they got to do is demand a trade to play with Luka. Man, listen. I kind of want to go in there and see what King was talking about with all those players talking about his game tonight.
Bro,
I definitely want to see it.
I saw TGK said something about Big Freezy saying that Luka was crying into the game. I'm not gonna lie, I was ready to go in on him about it. I told you he did the two turnovers back to back, and then after that he jumped in the air on the 8-second violation thing, and like didn't play like he just
and it wasn't went back.
He scored real quick and on. I'm like, Luka, you can't do that. You have to play. You like that. That stopping and just yelling and all and not even complaining, it just irritates me because he usually just leaves the play, and it's like, why do you have to leave the play and have that look at the refs and all? Just keep playing. But luckily, the magic ended up happening and we won the game. But I was ready to go in on him. I'm not gonna lie. Even with 50-something points and a triple double, I was gonna go in on Luka for that last 3 plays right there I called about.
I guess he did that too because they started calling like a few late calls too toward the end of the game for both teams. They started calling a lot of late calls. So he probably thought, like, if I jump up down, they're going to stop it and finally reverse it or whatever, or call the call or whatever. Let's see. Coy says...
You also welcome to jump in whenever you want as well.
No, you good. I was about to say something about those Look, I heard people talk about the referees, right? That's not why we lost tonight. I don't want to hear that. I know he got his little 22 free throws. I get that. But that's not why we lost. We lost because we couldn't get a rebound. Point man period.
Yeah. And y'all was killing us on boards all night too.
And y'all missed free throws.
Like, bro.
You couldn't get a rebound and you started missing free throws.
Yeah, toward the end, yeah.
It became a free throw battle when the Mavericks beat y'all at a free throw battle. I can't believe that.
What? How we beat y'all in the free throw battle?
I cannot. The Mavericks been hot. Hold up, Jason Kidd. Hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. You better give Jason Kidd his kudos, man. You over there, that's your boy. Why you mad? Because your boy turning the page.
It's my favorite point guard. It's my favorite.
The adjustments that what's his name? JaVale McGee. That's a Jason Kidd move.
It was.
BA, don't do that, man. Come on, man. Just don't give him no ammo, man. I gotta deal with this every night, man. Golly.
Just saying, Luka only shot 6 threes today. Jason Kidd.
Or that could have been Luka understanding that I can get to the basket anytime I want.
Here you go.
Anytime. Was he not doing that? Was he not doing that in that what game was that? He scored the Houston game. He was just killing him in the paint.
Is that not your coach stick?
Hey,
you don't think that's part of the game plan? You ain't see them bringing up them plays at the end. Jason Kidd with that playbook and that clipboard writing up stuff.
Oh, get a ball to Luka. He wrote. He wrote down. He wrote this down.
60. Yep. He said, "Get a ball to Luka."
Get a ball to Luka. That's what what's that, King? What you got?
He said, "Get a ball to Luka."
Oh, okay. That's it. Oh, that's exactly what he said. That's exactly
exactly what he said, man. Like, you know what? Real talk. No, he ain't there. I ain't gonna say it yet. He got to win the championship. I'm telling you, I just don't want to say it. Luka the best player in the league, though. But I mean, it is what it is until we see the championship.
Hold on, BA. What's your opinion on that?
Is he the best player in the league? No, not yet.
Let me ask you this, BA. This go to you too, bro.
Okay.
At what point does Giannis have to win again to still be considered the best player in the league? How long does he sit on one?
I think this is it. I think this is
right?
I think this is it. He had his championship. We understand through injury, Chris was out last year. We get he got his pass. That championship gave him a pass. Now it's the following year. You don't have that pass anymore, sir. There's people that want that title. So yeah.
So he has to at least make it to the finals this year. That's what you said.
I think finals is good. I think finals is good, but anything less than that, no. And finals with a good performance too.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what I was. What about you, bro? How long does he got?
No, I agree.
He got to win this year to get to the finals.
Yeah.
So if the Celtics put him out, he's no longer the best player in the league.
Absolutely not.
Okay. All right. That's what I want to hear.
Dang.
If the Celtics put him out, it's Tatum.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Out the East, that is.
Okay,
out the East, that is. Out the East, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I agree. If Tatum puts out Giannis again, it's now Luka and Tatum. They're the two on each side of the brackets now. That's what I feel. Yes.
I can see that. Let's see. Who is this? Okay. Fan, what's good, man? He says 60, 20, 10 for Luka, first in NBA history. Sheesh. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Luka done scored 50 in 2 of the last 3 games. That's stupid.
They said dude averaging 50 points. No, not today, babe. It wasn't at 50. It was yeah, you're right. It's in the last 3. I saw a tweet that said somebody was how much he was averaging those 3 games.
And a triple
It
double.
says MVP.
He averaging a triple double over his 3 games too.
Yeah, remember he had 9 and 9 in Christmas.
9 and 9, yep.
He was
Yes,
almost
sir.
there. Yeah. Corey says hey, we talking about his points. We need to be talking about his rebounds and his assists. See what he's averaging on them now. Corey says MVP. Yes, sir. Let's see. James says Luka would have had at least 17 assists had Bullock not wasted all those wide open jumpers, man. He said my throat is hurting from yelling at him at the TV. Yeah, man. I don't know why I thought he hit like 3 threes tonight, man.
Oh, bro. Every shot was
So when
wide
y'all
open.
said,
Too.
yeah. Now I know every shot was wide open.
I'm gonna
Like
call
I said,
y'all
that
out.
one. Oh,
I'm gonna call
what
y'all
you
out
got?
because had Reggie made his shots, you wouldn't have seen this performance. It would have been gone. Y'all would have just won the game.
You're right.
So you needed him to
Hold
miss
up.
those shots
Hold
in
up.
order to reach greatness.
We talk about that on this show
That's
a lot.
kind of true.
We talk about that, bro, on this show. We say Luka Doncic misses out on these games because he doesn't take these games seriously, and he'll sit back and not make his shots and not make his free throws against not saying you guys are a bad team, but teams that are you feel like that are inferior
That you ain't got to gear up for. I get
yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is the games now. He did it against Houston, where the team wasn't on him. He had to he put them on his back and said, "I'm better than this team alone." Same thing he just did against you guys. Sorry to say, but like he put us on his back and said, "I'm better than you guys," basically almost alone. So like we've been talking about that, and because you're right, because the other guys fell. We talked about LeBron James had his 60 against Charlotte. We talked about the Joker just the other day had his big time buckets against Charlotte. I think again, like those are teams at times where you have to do that, and Luka's been doing it now, so that's a good point.
And it's like too, like Luka is starting to. It's like now we're starting to expect the Mavs to just go out here and win these games because Luka doesn't normally play the beginning of the fourth quarter. So he's done it, like you said, the Houston game. He done it in the Laker game, if you remember, and then he done it tonight against the Knicks. It's like, hey, we putting you in the beginning of the fourth quarter, and he damn near staying into it in the whole entire quarter to make sure we win these games, man.
It's conditioning, man. He getting it to another level. But go back to you, BA, about what you said about James Harden. You see that guy? You see this guy efficiency right now, Luka? By the way,
Yes.
you see over 50% right now, right? This is dumb. Like I said, we've never seen something like this before.
So to piggyback off of my own James Harden mention, he won the MVP that year. So this is the type of performance that puts you in that, hey, remember what I did earlier this year? That kind of thing. So it should be his to lose.
4th seed.
And we said that too. Yeah, we said, look, he got the. This is probably the first time I've seen it where they have the analytical numbers and they also have the actual statistical numbers. Yep. All we have to do is rack the wins up, and he should have it. Yep. Like you said, games like this will put him on notice now. It's like, whoa, he put a 50 piece up, and he put a near 50-point triple double, and then he put up a 60-point triple double with 21 rebounds, something we never seen before. Like you said, that should put him on the map now. That's what I'm saying. Like tomorrow, we start seeing that ladder, man, kind of change up now. Like Luka should at least be top 3 now. Stay in that top 3 range. Have some more games like not necessarily 60, but have some really good games like this, and then bam.
Bro, he has unanimous numbers. Like Luka Doncic has unanimous MVP numbers if we were like the top of the West. He'd be unanimous. That's how I feel. I know Jason Tatum doing what he's doing and all that, but he's not doing what Luka Doncic is doing.
Bro, he got the Jokic first MVP stats with the Jokic second MVP analytical numbers.
Yep.
All in 1 year.
Yep. Bro, hold on. Joker trying to get a third MVP too.
They're not giving it to him.
Yeah,
if he can get the number 1 seed in the West and Luka don't get the 4th seed, if he can stay number 1 in the West and Luka don't get a top 4 seed, I don't know, man.
They'll give it to Tatum. They'll give it to Tatum.
Yeah.
Bro, he is dumb though. Some of these games he putting up are just
crazy.
No. We agree. It's just that that fatigue starts kicking in too, man. It's like, okay, let's give it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of that too. They're gonna have that. They're gonna have that mind frame of like, yo, what has he been doing in the playoffs? We're constantly giving you these MVPs, but then what are you doing in the playoffs? Like remember last year what they said? A lot of people were like, oh, we shouldn't have voted for him because he didn't make it out the first round or
You're
whatever
right.
it was.
You're right. And
So
Tatum
yeah,
did get to the
And
finals. This
and,
is a
and let
real season.
Boston get one of the top 2 seeds. They're gonna say like that's what's missing off your legacy is the MVP. They'll
Yeah.
give it to Tatum.
But why doesn't Jaylen Brown take away from Jason Tatum's MVP?
I was just about to say that because you remember that's what was taken away from LeBron in Miami. Remember, they
Bro,
kept saying like,
dropping
oh, we got
over-
D Wade over
He's
there.
dropping over 27.
Yeah, that's what I know. I've been saying this. Like that's not fair. How you got another dude that's averaging damn near 30 on your team.
Yeah.
It's
Who's been
it's a
taking over
low
games?
it's a low level Scotty effect, right? I'm not saying that one's Mike, one's Scotty. That's my point. My point is, Jalen, you're gonna have to move in order for you to get the recognition you deserve. Tatum was too
Maybe
big
right.
of a he cast too big of a shadow, although it is not deservingly so. They both kind of bring it to you every night. It's really both of them all together, like you guys were saying. But they want Tatum to be the star. The media is shining on him. He gets the interviews. He gets the press conferences and all those things. It's him. You know, he got LMA. Jalen doesn't. So those things matter.
I think Tatum
He can afford to have a bad game too because he has Jalen Brown that can clean it up. You know,
Tatum a better scorer and rebounder. Brown probably better at everything else, and Brown not a bad scorer. You feel
He
me?
gotta go.
Brown not. I'm talking about Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen career high, I think, was 22 or something like that.
22.
Jalen Brown is giving you 27 points a game. He's an
That's my
MVP
point.
candidate.
He has to go in order for him to say, I'm that dude. If he's okay, but I think he's okay with being the co-star.
But what I'm saying, not even that, you're right. I'm just saying, how does it not take away from Jason Tatum's MVP is what I'm saying. Like, that's fine with the whole him being number 2.
Mm-hmm.
You got a guy dropping 30 beside you.
Like, does James Harden take away from Embiid's MVP case?
No, because James Harden not dropping 30. You feel me? When the assists happen, James Harden just doing his natural role. Jaylen Brown is doing what Jason Tatum is doing. You feel like they're not far away from each other. They're basically the same player almost.
It looks different for some reason though.
Okay.
Like when Curry and Durant was balling with each other. Clearly everyone was saying they was canceling each other out.
They did.
It looks different in Boston though. It's like Jalen's just being his guy. He's instead of Robin, it's like Batman and Nightwing.
Yeah, because Jalen's been the leading scorer on their team sometimes though. Like it ain't like
a lot. Yeah.
Because it's been games that, like I said, Tatum was struggling and it was Jaylen Brown. Matter of fact, what was that game the other day where Jaylen Brown had 33 and Tatum had like 30?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't get that. Like this guy can drop 30 with ease himself, and another efficient 30. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what your MVP like what it takes to win MVP changes every year.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
That's the beauty of it.
I guess.
It just move. The goalpost just moves when we finally reach what they said. Like I said that 1 year. Oh, stats. Okay, well we got the stats. Well, no, this year is because analytics. Okay, now we got the analytics. Oh, well, no, this year is because it's like
your record. Now you got to be a top 4 seed instead of a 6 seed because Joker was a 6 seed last year, right? So according to last year, Luka should be the MVP. According to last year.
But this year the terms are different now. You got to be 1 or 2 in the East, or we East and the West. Like okay, see y'all just keep moving the goalposts. But okay,
and he has worse health always. But okay, keep going.
Exactly. Lap says besides Luka, only Dinwiddie and Seawood had a good game. Where was Powell? Powell's so-called defense today.
That's a shot.
That's a shot. You can. That definitely is a shot. Hold on, I didn't say no names.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't say no names. Yeah.
I apologize.
It's a good night tonight, man. Come on,
my bad. Odims. We're gonna call them Odims. We're gonna reverse it.
Yeah, there you go. Brolout says, can you hear the Hawks owner yelling, damn, Florida Evans boys? Man, listen.
Kings.
Shout out to,
Suns.
matter of fact, they got a show on right now, too. Man, shout out to We Talk Hawks, man. I'm going to listen to their show. I got to say. Because I told you, man, I was listening to their show the other day, and they all were on there saying that they think Luka's better than Trey Young. I was like, wow, okay. Because think about it. When the last time you heard a Hawks fan attacking the Mavs fans on Twitter? When's the last time you heard that?
Bro, every year. It changes every year. It's a new team every year, bro.
Been a while.
They're
comparing. They only had one thing to say. They only had one. Trey got to the conference finals. And Luka didn't. And Luka got to the conference finals. And once that argument was on the table, it's no longer an argument.
It's done. I keep telling you, dog, I think I said it last show to you. They compare their guys to Luka Doncic on other teams, the peers.
Yep.
They compare Luka Doncic to the legends. You feel me? Like there's different levels of this.
You know what that remind me of, bro? I think about this today. I was gonna tell you this. I say it kind of reminds me of who did they compare to Kevin Durant to?
Tracy.
Like whenever they talk about stats and all that stuff, like who they talk about? They compare him to LeBron.
Yeah.
Who do they compare LeBron to?
Michael Jordan. Yes.
All the time.
Right.
There you go.
It's levels. Yes.
It's just like that. You never heard them say they'll never compare Kevin Durant to Jordan or Bird or Magic and none of them guys, but they compare LeBron to those guys. They compare Kevin Durant to LeBron. So yeah, it's just like that. Madam King says, like and subscribe if you're new here. This is here this evening. Get these guys to 1K. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. We definitely trying to get to that 1K. We got a lot of people in here tonight too, King. It's a lot of people in here. We definitely appreciate y'all rocking with us tonight, man. After this huge win for the Mavs. Donald says, can we finally put it to rest that Luka is the MVP and Luka needs help, and that starts with extending of 2 blocks per game. Christian Wood. Amen, Donna. Amen. Like King said earlier, I don't know. I haven't. King probably know a little bit more than me. I haven't been paying attention to what's going on with that whole thing because I still feel like, well, King asked me to list on the last show. I'm still trying to read the body language between Christian Wood and Kidd. I'm still trying to gauge that to understand, to try to get an understanding of if I think Christian Wood is going to stay. Because I think it's really going to depend on Jason Kidd. Like I said, we love the fans, loves the organization as far as the players, Luka and all those guys. It's all going to depend on Jason Kidd. So I would love to have him extend him. The more talent we can add to this team, the better we'll be.
Bro, they talking about
definitely turned the page.
$77 million for 4 years. Christian Wood, what, 27 right now? He'll be 31 when that contract over. $77 million, under $20 million a year. They foolish if they don't offer that man that. They foolish.
Remember, he is an unrestricted free agent.
They're
So that means that no matter how much you offer, he can go anywhere else he wants.
Bro, I keep telling you, we keep winning these games, and like C. Wood can keep getting around like 20, 25, and 10. Bro, it's not a done deal. He can't make the All-Star game if we can move up. I'm telling you, with him starting now and his numbers still until that point, I'm telling you, it's not a done deal. He was already averaging like 17 on 50% shooting before. 50% shooting like 38 from the 3. If he's starting and get to 20, why wouldn't he?
Steven says, tonight tonight's game makes Dallas a landing spot. Man, I hope so. Got everybody's attention.
It's always been a landing spot. We just gotta get somebody. JB even says he misses here, like he loved it here and all that. They try to make it something.
We miss him too, man.
Yeah, we did.
BA said we can't help him back though, man. It's all good though. Ultra says Luka is the NBA's daddy now, man.
Yo, we couldn't beat the Knicks. We just swept them, y'all. We could not beat the Knicks, and we just swept them.
That's a fact.
So we had that.
That's a fact.
We had that other. It's because we had that other guy. It's not here anymore. King.
I told you, I went to Madison Square Garden with this guy down here. We went to Madison Square Garden for Street Close return game, and we couldn't win it with Luka making magical shots on one leg and all that.
He was,
and we still couldn't.
Yeah,
win
he was clowning. Nobody else was showing up in them games. I was like, man, come on, y'all, show up. BA, this for you right here, man. Queen says, she says, hey. Let's see.
Don't be saying none of that, guy. Come on, Queen. Don't be doing that.
Queen, we talked to the Mad fans tonight. Fan says Trey joining Luka soon after that Ayton whole 2018 class.
I don't want Trey. I don't want Trey on this team.
Bro, so you remember when I told you what Dalton Trigg said on Twitter?
Yeah.
So supposedly he was not saying that. He was saying that that's what the article came from Vegas, when Vegas was talking about the whole.
It's because Dallas is
the-
supposed to be waiting for the disgruntled star. And the first disgruntled star like it's Trey. So if he available, the team that's would have grabbed is the Dallas Mavericks. But no, that does not work. That is not the guy, and that will set us in limbo for a long time, guys. It will be offensively like numbers and all that at certain times, but it is not going to be a championship level team. That's not the right guy for Luka. We already know the right type of guy for Luka is. A Jaylen Brown, a Paul George.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You already hit it. David says Luka went bazooka. Yeah, man, he was wilding out there tonight. Let's see. What time is it? Okay, we still doing 30, King?
Yeah, we can do 5 moments.
Lab says hit the like button for our crew, guys. Yes, man. Please hit that like button, y'all. Please do that. He said G2 says, what the French toast did I just watch? Man, listen, bro. I don't know. Like I said, I still can't explain what happened tonight, man. It was crazy. Like I said, I trying to explain to my wife how important this game was, how big and monumental it was, bro. She just like, oh, okay. Like, you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Man, this is a big game. Like 60-point triple-double, like with 20 rebounds. That's just never been heard of.
Shout out to all the fans that were in the building. Shout out for Dirk for being there, for seeing that.
Say Dirk started showing up to all the games, bro.
Dirk was in there. He saw that 60-point triple double. That's
shit. If I got a statue, I'll show up too.
You're right.
That's a tough looking statue, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. That was, y'all did them well on that one.
Yeah.
Hey, you should have seen the first model of it, man. It's gonna have like 3 little balls standing on top of each other, bro.
We call those beads.
Yeah, them beads. Yeah. So glad he cut them other 2 balls off of there, man.
Yeah, that wasn't
gonna
work.
That off. That was not gonna work. Let's
Dirty.
see.
Shout out to Dirk though, man. Dirty.
The GOAT. Corey says Luka did that with only 2 threes.
And he missed 5 free throws.
Say that, didn't you?
And he missed 5. That's what I'm telling you, bro. I just tried to tell you that. Y'all don't realize what we just watched. Like, this is gonna be in the future. Y'all gonna be like, damn,
bro. And he shot
game.
nearly 70% from the field. Nearly 70% from the field, bro.
He dominated them. Like he literally did. He dominated.
Sorry, BA man. This is something. This is a great game, man. This is a great
Only thing
game.
I got is the fact that we had a couple, injuries on. Like I ain't got too much. We was 1 rebound away. It is what it is. We should have won the game.
Wait, y'all still had yeah.
Y'all
still had Mitchell Robinson in there. Was he still in there in that play?
Yes.
Yes, he was in there. It went over his head.
Oh, okay. That's what I was like, was he in there?
JaVale McGee actually used his length. He was the tallest, longest dude.
Finally did what we asked him to.
And yes.
Hey,
he actually used
and
it.
he not gonna see the floor ever again for the rest of the season.
And hold up, didn't he win the jump ball in the OT?
Yeah, he did. Hey, you saw what he did?
OT.
So you stand like that, right? So he jumped, but then hit it with the other hand.
The other hand. He's done it before. He does that. I'm surprised not a
when
violation.
I saw that, I said, okay, JaVale.
But it's technically not a violation because he don't do nothing wrong. He didn't touch with the other hand, so it don't matter.
Yeah, it was over at OT though. We was
Once it went to OT, I knew the game was over. I'm not gonna lie.
I did too.
Once we tied him with OT, I'm like, this is it.
It was too much. It was too much.
Yep.
Donovan says, hit that like button for the greatest comeback Mavs game of the year. Yes, sir, man. If y'all love that comeback, go ahead and hit that like button.
Was there only 1 field goal made in an OT?
I think so. That shot by Luka.
That was Luka. That's the only field goal anybody made.
I think so.
Because the Knicks did.
I think at one point Mars.
Maybe Grimes had a shot. I'm not sure.
I don't remember. I remember at one point that's what Mark Followell said that when Luka hit that shot, that was the only shot.
Yeah, because Mitchell had the tip
between both teams at one point.
And he went to the free throw line. I think that was the only shot in the OT. Hey, Skip Bayless, where you at, Skip? I want to hear what Skip Bayless guy said. He gonna say it's free throws and all, I guess. But I want to hear what Skip Bayless got to say tomorrow about Luka Doncic though, because Shannon was up. Shannon texted. He hit after the game and said Luka dropped a 60-20-10 game, and I watched it. He said I watched it afterwards and put fire afterwards. So he watched it. So
Okay.
it should be on the show tomorrow. Is what I'm saying. I didn't see Skip. If he
Oh,
said
it'll definitely be on there. It's just like you said, that kind of
Did he-
performance needs that first segment, and then
Yes.
like towards the end of the game, where does this put this on the mantle of great
All-time
players or
great
Great
whatever?
games.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
it needs 2 segments, and we'll see if he gets it.
because Christmas they only talked about the Lakers losing.
I'm not
That's
surprised.
it. They didn't nothing about the Mavericks and Luka winning. It's about the Lakers losing.
Stephen said Luka isn't going anywhere. He bought a horn frog for crying out loud. I guess, man.
When he told somebody bet him to say that, like they did the last time in when they had the players say a bunch of random stuff, and he actually got it in there.
Oh yeah. That thing they be doing for the interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
Nick says enjoy Luka while he's still here. Man, hey, let's not be negative right now, man. Let's not be negative. Let me answer one more question, man. Then we're gonna call it a night, y'all. Let me just pick a random one here. I think it's doubling anyway. Let's go ahead and read this one off right here. I haven't seen him. K Choice says we can't forget what Spencer did. Oh no, we don't. We didn't. Is that 3, like we said, that 3 that he hit to cut it down to 1, that was a huge 3.
The biggest shot of the
It was
game.
definitely a huge 3. Yeah, used Luka as a decoy and he hit that big shot, man. But yeah, we're gonna do it for us tonight, y'all, man. It's a lot in here, and these questions are steady coming in. It's a lot of people in the live tonight, man. We definitely appreciate y'all rocking with us tonight, y'all. Huge win for the Mavs. Great performance by Luka, as y'all know at this point right here. All right. King, what you got there, man? You got these signs out here, man. But yeah, listen, guys. If you guys are brand new to the channel, please don't be scared to hit that subscribe button, guys, and hit that notification bell when you do. We definitely have more Mav games, more Mav content for you guys. We still got a long way to go. Dallas moved up to the 6th seed now. 4-game win streak. Oh, you gonna say that, bro? Hold on. Since King didn't do his job, let me do it real quick, man. Let's see. What's the next game for the Mavericks? Okay, so the Mavericks play on Thursday against the Rockets at home, 7:30. So we will be back after that game, guys. Of course, you already know the motto: same map time, same map channel on that. Also, guys, please hit that like button, guys. That'll help build up that algorithm for us, man, so we can reach more Mav fans like yourself to join the Glow Yard gang. Also, you'll see right here next to BA down here at the bottom. I can't point because it's way down there. Follow us on our socials, guys: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and what's the other one? TikTok. King's favorite social. He be doing the Dougie and everything on there.
Man,
so go ahead.
I'll be catching Superman on the streets down there, man.
Oh man,
You all saw that.
I heard, man. He really loving TikTok, man. But yeah, follow us on that, guys, on all socials under We Talk Mavs. Kings, anything I'm missing?
Share, and more share, guys. Again, we appreciate you guys. We're on our way to 1K. But also check out BA, also with Larry and Calvin as well on Cautions with the S, CAUSIONS Creations with an S.com. They post a whole bunch of sports related stuff, all kind of sports related stuff on the website. And you can check out their podcast as well. But other than that, BA, you have anything you want to say, brother? Thank you for joining us.
No problem. I wish I can do it more, but I think this was our last matchup of the year or of the season, maybe. So it is what it is. I did come in expecting a W, so I caught that L. I see some of the comments. Don't feel bad. We all right. New York, we gonna work this thing out. We not, but I believe. I don't. Thank you.
Y'all still over 500. Y'all still over 500.
Real quick. Well, then what I tell you? I was talking to King. I said, look, we all good on this 11 game. Everybody's happy. I said, watch. The loser streak is right there, and we hit it. So we're just a 500 team. It just is what it is. Hopefully that takes us through the playoffs. It is what it is, guys.
Y'all still one over, right? You still one over.
I think we might be 2 over.
I thought you were 2 over before the day. Y'all won tie with us 18-16, and then lost 1, 18-17.
If that was the case, then yeah, we up by 1.
I think
so. We win 500 ball club. That's just what it is.
That's good for New York.
Yeah, 18-17. We 19-16.
No, that's the bet.
No disrespect, but that's good for y'all.
It's not.
Oh,
It's not. We need some wins, man.
it's better than y'all. It's better than every year, but 2 years ago, right?
See, New York, we're thirsty, man. We thirsty for our talent, man, and we don't have it.
All right, we definitely hear you. Cause we know. I've listened to a lot of them Knicks podcasts, man. I definitely hear you, man. They be saying the same thing. But yeah, man, that's gonna probably do it for us tonight, guys. We definitely appreciate you. Like I said, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you being on, BA, man. Go hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, guys. We talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs YouTube channel. It's your boy Real, got my boy King, got I guess BA. Go Mavs. Luka with that city piece. King, what you got, man? What's all that, man? Whoa, what's that number you got on there? Okay, all right. I never seen that number before.
And guess what the Mavs said?
I ain't
6 baby.
Hey,
I ain't know numbers get that high, man. You know, okay. All right.
I ain't know they did either.
But yeah, we out, y'all.
them New York Knicks.
Maps. Hey.